Welcome to Engineer Training. Here you'll be taken through the operation of a classic electromotive division F7 diesel electric locomotive. During this brief introduction, we will go through the critical locomotive controls and freight operations. When you're ready, climb aboard to get started.
Ooh, pretty train. Hello and welcome back. I'm B-Ball Joe, and this is Train Sim World Clinchfield Railroad add-on. Thanks for Dovetail Games for providing me a key. I'm kind of excited to play this one out. Never played with the, what's this, a GP7? I think that's the name. Let me read where this actually is, because I thought it was a little interesting, because actually I don't know where most of these railroads are. So I rely on reading what I can find. The Clinchfield Railroad is an add-on for the Train Sim World 2, yes, featuring 64 miles of the Clinchfield Railroad through the Appalachian Mountains set during the 1970s. Featuring on the route are an F7 and an SD40 locomotives. Here's the F7, not the GP7, obviously, I said it wrong, as usual. And up there, we kind of missed it, was the SD40. The SD40 we use in a bunch of other tutorials too. This is the introduction. I'm not trying to make you dizzy, but let me set up all my windows and then we can get started. Windows are up. We are running. It looks like you are here. I hope the volume is fine and life should be good. All right, let's see what we're doing here. I don't mind seeing the introductions of the railroads, because honestly, yes, you're gonna do them yourself if you get the add-on, but...
Take a seat in the engineer's position. This is where you'll be spending most of your time.
Yes, this is always the same thing, but look at all these controls. I saw it on a couple of videos.
Need to be closed to allow fuel to reach the locomotive.
I saw it on the videos, but it's very different than all the other locos that I've seen. So let's see what we're doing here. I have to do... I don't think that matters, but... Headlight? Nope. Nope. Control fuel pump. That one.
The engine is currently shut down and will need to be started before progressing. Press and hold the engine start button to activate it.
Oh, I can do that. Let's get up. Big green button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
The isolation valve is currently in the start position. Use the indicated control to set the isolation.
I can do that. That's easy.
The rotate valve allows the operator to set the brake mode to match the required operation of the locomotive. For the lead locomotive of a long train, use the freight setting.
Got it.
The reverser
Reverse is easy. I know what that is.
The transition lever is used to control the flow of the electrical current to the traction motors, which is set based on the movement the locomotive is currently performing. As we are performing switching duties around a yard, we will need to set the control to series parallel shunt. Do this now by using the indicated lever.
Interesting.
The unit selector is used by the engineer to specify how many locomotives are in the current lash-up. Use the indicated lever to set the number.
Okay, got that.
The generator field switch will need to be set. Use the indicated switch to...
There's so many buttons. Look at this. This is awesome. I know I'm letting the instructor tell me a lot of things, but here we go. Set the independent brake to release. Release here. Okay.
For this introduction, we will be performing switching duties and handling the loading of hoppers.
Oh, nice. I'm guessing it's these hoppers over here.
You are now ready for service. Using the throttle, apply a small amount of power to get moving.
Why is the throttle so far away from me? That seems a little strange. Brake is running. Okay. Ooh. Ah. 10 miles per hour. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like how this leather, the throttle leather, is so far away from me, but it's okay. I like how this one looks though. As model trains, I was never too excited about these, but I think as
Posting
this
is a
one, it
method
looks
used
great.
to efficiently maintain speed.
There we go.
Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of brake by moving the handle into the braking range.
Stop at location. Okay, got it. And this is also reversed from where I have to drag my mouse to, so it's really confusing to run this one, but that's okay. Keep on going. There you go. Hey cars, nice to see you. I do like how this locomotive looks. This is awesome. Any of this work? Nope. 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 Unit selector, wrong. 2. I want this one. Okay. I need to start stopping now. First service? How about second service? Service. That's not what I wanted. That is not at all what I wanted. Stop. I'm guessing that's the brake that I'm supposed to hit. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, that was right on target.
This yard features both manual and automatic switches. The manual switches will need to be set on foot before departing.
Okay, I see what you want me to do there.
Now and make sure the switches are set to the correct position.
Jump. Jump. What is the correct position? Access the hoppers. To the right, please. Turn. See?
The hoppers are in front of us. You will need to approach them slowly to safely couple and avoid a potential derailment.
How slowly? Hey, Maximilian. Nice to see you. Release the brake. Bail off. Find this handle. Gosh, this will be hard to do like when you're actually driving fastly because there's... Oh, that's a cap heater, but this is the unit selector. That one's the one that scares me a little bit. What's our problem? We're going the wrong way, guys. We're going the wrong way. Brake first. Let's do... idle. Okay. Reverser is serious parallel. That's good. Reverser is forward. Release the brakes. What's our brake pressure doing? I hit the emergency brake earlier. I'm assuming that broke everything. Reverser. Okay, I just have to reset that one. Now it looks like I can actually throw it in gear. 1, 2. Release the brake. Yeah, I'm playing everything with mouse. It's so much more fun that way, for me. Okay, if you disagree. You can disagree with me on anything, really. Obviously, that's okay. Alright. I know sub 10 miles per hour is fine. Apparently I can't reach that last stop, but idle is probably good enough. Oh, there's a tiny little coupler there. Nice. Gotta enjoy that locomotive as much as we can. Oh, we're gonna fill the hopper in this little thing. that's fun. That's what I'm pointing at. I didn't mean to move the mouse so much. 4.4, honestly, that should be more than enough for speed, or slow enough for the speed, so let's just touch it, just slightly. Click. Wait for a moment, I'm waiting.
With the hoppers successfully coupled, your next task is to bring the cut of cars over to the tipple to begin the loading process.
Over to the what?
When loading hoppers, you need to keep to a slow and controlled speed to allow the loader to correctly and safely load the hoppers.
Maxi, this is the
Apply
newest
a small amount of power
update,
to start
Clinchfield
moving,
Railroad.
And then adjust the throttle back to the idle position
Or the
once
newest
you're
add-on.
traveling at no more than 3 miles per hour.
3 miles per hour, idle position, pushing forward. Got it. So this one... We want to go 3 miles per hour. We're going backwards again. This is on a hill. It's kind of fun. I like it. So we give ourselves a little juice, and then we bail off and go forward, right? Easy enough. Idle. Nice and slow. Throttle 1 is not enough. Throttle 2, a little too much. Sadly, the idle doesn't work on the hill, which, hey, challenge. That is doing the perfect speed for what I want. Go via location, yes. Yeah, it's a little slower. 2.4. Oh, I like it. I just can't use the idle, which is fine. But we can fill up the hoppers here. And I'm kind of excited. There are, it looked like 46 different scenarios that we can play. And after I'm done with the intro here, we're definitely going to play one of the scenarios. I am not guaranteeing that we're going to finish it because it's going to be a long run of just start in one place and then go forever and see the landscape. That is something I can't really do much with, but we'll see. Maybe we find a good shunting opportunity. We will definitely do that. A little more juice, please. Load coal. I am attempting to do that. There's our coal hopper. A little fast. Slow down. Slow down. There you go. That's my train. 3. And do the thing. Automatically. Please. I don't want to have to do. There it is. Nice. Beautiful. Filling up pretty fast. Like it. Ooh. There are some modelers, like actual model train people, that have modeled a coal loader like this. It's very similar. MS Modeler, they are doing a pretty cool job if you're into that kind of stuff. They actually almost got me to do model railroads myself, but I underestimated entirely how much work and time and space it actually takes. Actually, I only tried the regional passenger scenarios yet. It's all about learning how hard to brake to get all the stations in time. Absolutely, the braking is the main thing in this game, and there's these old diesels that are really hard to get the right braking done, and then there are the electric ones, the German ones, that make it really easy because you only have one throttle. Raras, hello, how's it going? So, no, I like this. I like the diesels, so they look cool, and I like the diesels. Let's just leave it at that. There's nothing else to say to that. So going less than 3, we did the thing.
Nice job. The hoppers are now loaded. Your final task is to couple this cut of cars to the waiting train.
Which one is that? Okay, I'm assuming this is the brake for the train. Nope. This one isn't braking at all. I don't understand. What's this? Safety pedal. Yes, I'm safe. I don't understand what this brake is. The automatic brake. Like, it's not doing anything. Window. Yes, we need that. Anyways, I need to get out of the chair. I don't really, but I am going to. And change this guy over here. Go to the main line. Like they say, even though I could just go exactly the same siding back, but it's a scenario and I don't want to break it.
You will need to contact the dispatcher before you can leave the yard.
Oh,
contact the
okay.
dispatcher and ensure you're given clearance before proceeding.
I will try. I do like that in Train Sim World 2. It seems like that is a thing that happens more. Proceed at restricted speed. If you watched my BR... Oh, we're going backwards. If you watched my BR363 videos and the live stream, that actually makes you miss a bunch of things a few times. So it's kind of cool that that's more a thing now. Where else? I'm not playing trains when I was young and ignoring the train part and just build big villages and cities. Hey, we need people. When you want to do this, like as a real big hobby, we need someone that builds the cities and the details and someone that wants to do the trains, because there's a lot of electronics and electricity going into a network. because I actually have to figure out the loads and the voltages and the just everything and the trains. So it's good to have someone that is just on the building side, someone that's just on the train side. That's perfect. Flash, maybe automatic brake only works at speed, like above 10 miles per hour. It's possible. It just feels like it should do something when I'm standing there, because I thought this brake, the independent brake, is only the train, or the locomotive, not the whole train with the wagons. But I don't know, maybe just a little different here than they were before. It's all good. We got to brake, which is the main thing that we cared about. Let's see. There we go. Can we get... Oh yeah, there's a train. Ooh-wee. I do like the hoppers, and I do like that they're not uniform. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Go. I tried to do WASD to move, and that doesn't really work. Let's slow it down a little bit. Slow down a little more. I'm going a lot faster than I want to go. I don't want emergency brake. How do I turn up? I want to turn up the Bing. I missed. This brake is not doing anything. I'm gonna run into the red light. Come on. Let's do this. Oh. Yes, and the sessions. Interesting. I didn't fail. I went to the end of the session. That's okay. I would like to finish that. Let's see where the checkpoint is. If it's not too far away, I'll finish this one. Otherwise, I will... Actually, this is fine. This is just fine. Let's brake here. You should already be off. You need to be going that way. We did brake. I don't have any instructions, which makes me think I broke the scenario. That's okay. Let's find... Let's do this. Yeah, no, let's find the other... another scenario that we can play. Because we know the intro now. I still don't know how to brake, but we don't need that, right? Explore, tools. I think this one, and then this one. So, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter a lot. Any preferences? Mainline sounds exciting to me. I would like to see what they are before I click them. What is this? I don't get to see what train I drive or anything, so... Okay. I am running an FCCRR, really heavy, 47 wagons, and a lot of stuff. Going from ELKHORN to... No, this is not quite what I wanted. And we're driving at night, that's not really helpful for you to see what I'm doing. Any preferences for what I'm doing? Automatic handbrake, brake valve. Was my brake valve not on? I only saw that picture for a couple seconds, but it's totally possible that that's a thing. Nora turn, Moss turn. ELKHORN. Limited power, green. SD40, we know how that goes. The setup, Fremont ascent. I'm hoping this is shunting. That's shunting, that's what we're gonna do. Let's see what he wants us to do. there's the SD40. We haven't played with that one. And I skipped the introduction of the tutorial because I hope it's the same as in the base game. Or that there's not enough of a difference that will matter. This all looks familiar. This all looks very familiar. What do you want me to do? I have to turn it on. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of releasing. Okay. Sit in the engineer seat. I do appreciate that he's not talking at me. I can just read it and it's fine. Let's open. Set the main breaker closed. You just told me to sit down. Set the isolation switch to start, stop, isolate. Okay. Now, prime a thing for 10 seconds. Yeah, in the base game, the primer is outside in the boxes. I don't know if it was 10 seconds yet. I shouldn't talk over it, it should just count. You sound happy. Hold the engine to start for 5 seconds. Okay. Isolation switch to run. Okay. Do stuff here. Automatic brake to release. Got it. I did it. Right. Assuming I don't think I set this one when I had the automatic brake, when I attempted the automatic brake. So that happened. Set the MU2A valve to lead or dead. I don't think I can do that from here, so let's go here. Lead or dead. Got it. Generator fields, I'm sure, what we have here. Click, click, click. Throttle. Insert the reverser handle. Yes, of course. This is a little tighter than I'm used to, so... Let's see. Selector. Set the selector level to 1. What's that do? Why didn't it stay on 1? Oh, it's this one. I'm assuming this just means how many locomotives I'm using. The yard features manual switches. We'll need to set, climb down and make sure something, something, something. It's in the front. Where are we going? Let me down. Let me out. Set the switch. Indicate it. I'm trying. You can actually just sit in the driver's seat and fly out here with the Superman cam, but I guess we're not doing that. And I don't understand why we have to do this, because it would flip over automatically when we get to this point. Let me... Cool. And let's walk back. I hope they don't make me get out every single time, because I may not. Ooh, there's an F7 sitting right there. Ripe for the picking. What is this? Is this a service shed? I'm assuming it is. Not sure what else it would be. Neat. Get in here. Sorry, the action is about to start. Pretty sure about that. Up in here. And now apply some power, get moving. I'm good at that. Power. Independent brake release. Oh gosh, the brake is so far behind that I will never be able to look and brake at the same time unless... Through the window. Let's get out. Yeah, even from here I can't do it. The base game ones are spaced very different. Stop at location. Okay, I'll try. Oh, this looks like a landing. Yep, this is great. Perfect. Look at me. 2, 1, spot on. Exactly where I wanted to go. The hoppers are back there. Then why did you make me go back? Oh, it's a bumper there. Okay. Let's do the orbital bombardment camera. And, oh, this is also a dead end. Where am I going? Where am I going? I am going... They're really far away. So the blue track. That makes sense. Blue track there. I guess would take all of them or change all the switches so I can get there. This one's already set. I have to go on the outside line. Follow the blue line. You are not set. Now you're set. You are set enough. You are not set, but that's okay. You are already set. Wow, this is a lot of setting. I guess I have to go that way, otherwise I can't. Okay, let's get out of this. Get into the seat. Reverse, please. Give it a little juice. Let go. Brake pressure is building up, and here we go through the shed. What's the speed limit? 15. Alright, let's try to stick to that. That'd be nice. You never know. Look at this loco. Look at the detail. Love it. Love the detail. I am pretty certain that I have my graphics settings set to highest. Otherwise that'd be weird. Screen. Full screen. Graphic preset. Ultra. Good. Thought I wanted to make sure. 11, 12. Yeah, I think notch 2 will be just fine for getting to where we need to go. Zoom out a little bit. John Copper! There's probably a shortcut for the brake so that you can watch and brake. Oh, I just don't like using the keyboard keys, that's all. I want to use the mouse on purpose. Oh, there's a table here. That's interesting. Yeah, no, I just like the mouse for reasons. Let's go to idle so we don't speed up too fast or too much. And see where we're going. Love it when there are a lot of switches going on. But to be fair, John, I don't actually know what the keys are. I always ignore them. I know WASD do something with the throttle, because I try to, like on one of the external cameras, I always fly with them, but you need the arrow keys to actually fly with them, so I always accidentally hit the wrong keys to do something I don't need. Significantly over the speed limit, 3 miles per hour. It's not even red, it's just yellow. Let's go out here. Whoa. 500 yards. Nice. Wonder what we're doing. Are we actually taking this somewhere? That'd be nice. There's a little grade. I think I would like to slow down to about, I don't know, 10. Initial reduction, that should be fine. Oh, that's more than fine. This looks reasonable. We're still... Are we going uphill right now, not downhill? I thought we were going downhill, but I must be reading the indicator wrong. Give me a 1. Give me a 2. I'm sure there's some brake pressure in the brakes right now. That's why we were slowing down too. There we go. That's a good speed. And idle without braking. This game is very relaxing and nice if you play it right, but I am not the biggest fan of the hour and a half brake jobs where you just go and sometimes you hit a red signal and that's it. I mean, 1, it's not entertaining for you guys, and 2, it's too long. I need a little more going on, so I like these more or less shunting jobs where we just build a train. That I can do all day. I love the shunting work. Where are we going, Clinchfield? And yeah, we're definitely going uphill. When I take the throttle away, that's just... nothing is happening anymore. This should be good. We're still slowing down, but I'm in notch 1, so we should be fine making it to the wagons with a nice little thump at around 6 miles per hour. Anything under 10 I think is safe enough. Even though this is a little turn, so it could be a little different. But a little more, a little more, a little more, and whoop. Nothing moved. That's a little disappointing. Uncouple vehicles. Weird. Alright. You go there. Turn the brake on so I don't roll away. Oh, no, so I don't roll away. Thank you. And get out of here and see what they want me to uncouple. I don't like that we're moving. It feels like it's trying to brake, but it's not braking appropriately. So turn you on more and turn you on even more. Okay, now we're stopped. Now I feel good about going over here and figuring out what they want me to do. 150 yards. Hey wagons, hey wagons, hey wagons, hey wagons, wagons, hey there, hey wagons. Ooh, there's a gap. Excellent. Why are we uncoupling some of these? Are we unloading the hoppers? That'd be nice. And this one. That's where the signal is. That's where we're gonna do stuff. Do I just pull this? Easy enough. Wait a moment. I'm waiting. Stop at location. Dante Loco Road. There's a road on the railroad track. Seems a little off, but that's okay. Maybe one loco just can't handle more than this many trains. I think that's reasonable to think. See what happens. And alley hoop. Cool. I wish there was a double loco, or maybe even a triple. I know there were some locals that had the F7s and the SD40s together on track, and I'm thinking if we go, just do our own thing, what's it called, explore, we may be able to just build the same thing. That would be cool. I should look at where we're going first, before I assume everything is fine, because I don't believe we should have to go through the... There we go. No, you said right. You said right. I don't care about you. I was gonna say I don't want to go through the turntable here, but I think everything is good. It said stop here, not go through there, which means we're gonna push back into one of the other sidings here. Okay. Obviously this is all running without power. I just released the brakes, but that's fine. That means I have to watch out later on when we're stopping, because I'm really bad at stopping. So I hope this is gonna work, but maybe the automatic brake when I have every single wagon braking, so just the local helps a little better. Hard telling. What buttons do we have? Sanding, yes. Lead axle sand on, lead axle sand off. Nice. Use the horn. I don't want to overdo it too much, so this is fine. What's this button? Gauge lights. Yes, please. I need those. What do you do? Headlight dimming switch, front and back. Right in the front, yes. Can we see that? I think it's the ones on top. Because, let's turn it off. A lot dimmer. So yeah, definitely on. You need the light on. What's this? Alerter. I'm alerted. Okay, good enough. We're going a little fast. Let's fix that. That much. That should be good. Now there's brake pressure in the brakes, which should slow us down for a little while. So you just keep going. So the brakes are working pretty good now on the big train, I think. Just keep on going, train. Looking around, I think there's a big difference to TSW 2020 or TSW 1 to 2. But the, what are they called? The add-ons that they just moved over from 1 to 2, there's a big difference there. Just look-wise and play-wise, feel-wise. There's a red in less than a mile, so I'm hoping I can stop here in time. Stopping a little too soon right now. Yes, release. Oh my. Am I gonna get two brakes? Two brake landings at the price of one? 6, something, and apply. Oh my, look at me. It's like I know what I'm doing. That's amazing. Stop at location. Look at the thing. Where do you want me to go? I'm assuming... No, you already switched for me. Everything is switched for me already automatically. I'm not... So, I'm not against them switching it for me every time, but sometimes I don't switch it, and that's the problem. If they switch it, I need them to switch it every time, otherwise I will just assume that it's switched and then it's not. And I don't think that's a fair setup. Throw that in, throw this in, so that we don't roll. Push uphill, it's gonna take a little more juice than usual. Increase a little more. No wheel slip. Oh yeah, this is working great. This is working great. Look at that little loco work. Beautiful. There's a yellow. I'm hoping that has nothing to do with what I'm doing. I think every game, I really love the American diesels. It doesn't matter what game it is, but if I can get an American diesel, 90% of the time I will get it. And built really humongously, ridiculously huge trains. That's what it's all about, right? How's everyone doing? I know that there's a couple people watching. I've heard from a few of you, but how's everyone else doing? It's a live stream, so we can actually talk. If you want. You don't have to. That's fine. I won't be offended. Would be bad if I get easily offended and do YouTube videos. I don't think that's a good combination. There's a few people like that, but no. I just hang out, play the games, and I am happy that you like to join me. Not sure why we took this route instead of the right track, but that's okay. John, American super late coal trains are also very beautiful. Yes, are you talking about the big boy or later or earlier? Honestly, the only train names that I know are the trains that you can play in Transport Fever. So, bear with me there. In that Art Deco streamlined style. I am not familiar to what exactly that is. Is there a chance it's actually gonna stop right on the dot? No, we're actually a little short. Too much brake. A little less brake. Please count. Please count. Please count. I don't want to restart. Okay, we're still rolling. Perfect. That's what we need. Why is that creek next to me so dirty? We're like in the mountains. I would expect the creek to be relatively clear, not relatively dirty. Whatever. This should count. Objective complete. Go via location. Oh, was it a go via? No, we're still... I know the German word, rangieren, but the American word always, the English word, American word. The English word always confused me. Wait, we're pushing out again and then we're gonna push up there? Why did we push it up there the first time? Oh, go via location. Never mind. I gotta read the instructions. I'm not good at reading instructions. You should see me build a shelf. Yesterday I built a couple boxes, so maybe you can see I'm a little more red than usual, because sunshine does a thing to me. Sunburn. And I don't use instructions, I just get the wood, cut it up, put some screws in, and then make sure it's all level. All you need is a level and a carpenter square, and then you can get a lot of stuff done. And then obviously screwdriver. Highly recommend a cordless chainsaw. Not cordless chainsaw. Cordless circular saw. That's one of the best tools you can start with. Like a screwdriver, a circular saw, And you can build a lot of stuff with that. Like, those two will get you really far if you're considering that, if you like handy stuff. I have a table saw and other things too, but they're not very portable, so when I do things in other places, yeah. I can't do them. There'll be a location. Let's see how far we can go. David, maybe it's coal mine tailings in the creek. You think? The last time I drove through Colorado, I guess this is the Appalachian Mountains, that's more on the east coast. But the creeks themselves weren't dirty, although the coal mines and the gold mines weren't really active. They were more for show. I know a couple of them are still active, but maybe you're right. Maybe it is coal tailings. No coal dirt in the water. So no fish and no drinking water. Excellent. I'm surprised that we're not going over the speed limit, but that's okay. Let's change our camera angle here. There we go. Do your thing. Stop at location, Phillips Yard. I want to go that way. Let's just hang out here for a little bit. I lost my chat window. I gotta click out, but I don't want to do it while we're waiting here. 17 miles per hour, I gotta slow down in a second, but first the train can pass us. How did we derail? Excuse me? But... We barely went over the speed limit. How did we derail? That's just rude. Okay, let's see what we have here. Maybe coal mine. John, I meant streamliners like the J2 Dreyfus or Mercury train. I had to look it up too. I have no idea what they are. If the game has animated hopper unloading, that will be amazing. They do. They do. We didn't go fast enough for anything to really happen. I don't understand. Let's see what a checkpoint is. Again, if it's close enough, we're gonna try to complete this. Oh yeah, this is just... It's on the way. Let's slow down. How did we derail? I don't understand. We weren't going really fast. It was a switch. Was the switch not set? Is that what happened? Oh. Yep. That was the problem. Okay, that makes more sense. Has nothing to do with the speed I was going. It was all about, you know, yeah. John, you're right. You know what I was thinking when I was doing it. Exactly that one. Those double switches. Yeah, here, I'm hitting the WASD keys, and you can't do anything with them. There's that. Pretty train, like it. Perfect color for a coal train too. Which it feels like that's what trains nowadays mostly carry, is just coal, just back and forth, and not much else. They still do some cars and some other cargo, but coal is probably the main thing that I see in the Midwest. I'm not sure if there's much else really going on. Stop at location. I'm assuming that everything is kind of set up right. This one, I guess, wasn't yet. Where is location? Location is there. Can I still get to that one? Nope. I messed up, and the game let me. I cannot get to this track unless I go on the other way. But there's a red signal, so I can't. Oh, Railroads will reminded me of when I managed to derail a train over 100 miles an hour when I play trains. I bet. John, I think there are a few notable ore trains in Australia and Africa. Maybe one in Siberia too. Yeah. What should I do here? Does the restart get me to the next checkpoint? Or to the last checkpoint? Because I don't think I can derail myself here. The problem is I needed to be on this track. I'm not on that track. So I can't complete this. Restart. Restart the game. No. Oh, what we're gonna do is speed up as much as we can, and then we'll say, hey, I'm in the wrong place. Signaler. Can I get a red? Denied. Got it. Yeah, I'm on the wrong track. And honestly, I didn't remember that the game would actually let me go to the way wrong track. We're gonna do this. Because most of the signals are usually set for you on the longer track so you don't block the main line, but apparently that's not the case this time, which is awesome, but I wish I would have known that before. How fast can we go? How fast can we go this way? You will see where the signal is when we get there. Let's do this. Oh, pretty. Pretty. Okay, let's go figure out. We are not derailed yet. But there's a track that we want to be on. See this? That's the track. Oh, stop. This is the track we want to be on. We are on this track. And we can't turn around unless I back up all the way, and I don't want to do that either. Because the checkpoint is a lot better. The signal's red, so we can't get on there. So we are just gonna run the red signal and hope that means we can go back to the next checkpoint. And then we're gonna triple, quadruple check the signals and the switches, and hopefully complete this mission. Is it a mission if you drive a train? Yeah, it's a mission. Call it a mission. Alright, and boop. Excellent. Load last checkpoint. Thank you. Yep, pretty pictures. Good job. So here's our train. First things first. Let's go here. You... You're fine. This one's the problem. Now you're good. This one needs to go here. This one... Oh wow, they're all wrong. I thought they were all right. It's just too many diamond switches. That's my problem. Now everything is blue, which means I can still reach it, so that is... I hope that's what that means. Blue line, blue line, blue line. There we are. Speed limit. Yeah, let's just go back to here. What are the odds we're gonna make it this time? I still have to manage not to overshoot the parking spot, because there's a red signal on the other side, so we can't do much. John, the signal system seems more tedious than the other train sim. I mean, it's in the shunting yard. I do expect it, and I want it to make me switch all the signals and figure it out from there and get the switches right. So I don't mind, but yes, there's sometimes a lot going on, and sometimes you can just mess it up. But I do think on the old ones, it was always just a little shunting yard where you had control over all the signals, and once you go out of the first shunting yard into the next one, which I feel like I'm doing right now because there's a maintenance shop in the middle, it would just set all those signals for you every time you moved, which is what I meant from earlier. It set a couple of the signals automatically for me, but in this case it didn't, so And here's the thing, I don't want to run up and down the track to figure out what the signals are, so we're always going to use the orbital bombardment camera mode to figure out what we have to do, because otherwise I would go bananas. Throttle idle. No, I didn't. I mean, sure, we're going 19, so it's probably fine. Let's look out the window. Look out the other window. Arrow keys. It took me the longest time to figure out that I can do this with arrow keys. So if any of you are curious, that's what it is. Don't mind me, I'm standing, but you can't actually see me because I'm kind of floating outside the locomotive, because that's cool. 500 yards. I'm starting to brake. There's a good chance I can overshoot this stop, so let's go down to a reasonable speed. Hi, mouse. I do have a bunch of other Train Sim World add-ons available. Most of the most recent one, I think the most recent 6. Are there any preferences for which one I do next after this one? Because I think once we complete this scenario, I may take a quick break and then I'll come back with a different add-on, because that's what my plan is for today. I am streaming as much as I can. We're getting some visitors at 1:30. I should stop talking because I need to start braking. Oh yeah, it's braking great. Oh, this looks great. Oh, we may do this. I have high hopes. So, until we have visitors, maybe until lunch, I will stream at least once every hour. That's the plan, at least. So what should be the next Trains and World one be, if you're into that? I also have a couple other games, but these are the free keys that I have, and I do... too far. Too far. I thought I did okay. Stop! Already over the track. Shouldn't count. Counts anyways. Uncouple. There's gonna be not a lot of space there. Uncouple, he says. Whoever says the thing that they said is saying that. I'm sure I'm uncoupling this one, right? Like, wait a minute. Stop at location again. I am hoping this works. Proceed as restricted speed. Yes, that's what I thought. Because there is a red signal. It doesn't like me. Let's on emergency brake. Let's get out of the gear and back in gear. That didn't help. Let's unbrake. Unbrake this one? We're rolling, but we're not moving. This red box is not a good thing. How do I reset this thing? Stop. Stop. Do I... No. No. I broke the train. I broke the train. Anyone know how I unbrake the train? But it's not happy. Off. One. Okay. That's not gonna help. Do I have to just recharge the brakes? It's possible. Turn that off. Blood pressure is 89. Not sure if that's good or bad. We're not moving. I just wanted to complete this. Full application, fail off. I broke the train, and we're rolling, not on purpose. But I can't do anything with this thing doing this thing. Brake again. Automatic brake, initial reduction. There's just a full service somewhere. What do we do with you? Which? No. No. Anyone? No. No ideas. How do I fix you? Reverser? No. Backwards? No. No power. What's this? Dynamic brake circuit open? Closed. Nope. Doesn't help. That one? Nope. Nope. Can't press the pedal. Can I acknowledge that I broke the train? Nope. This can be really bad because I don't actually know. Headlight control. Whatever. That's fine. How do I reset you? Do I just have to turn you off all the way and then turn you back on? Not quite what I want to do, but I will. Okay. Now. This one's closed. Good. This one is... Can't do anything with you. Okay. Then I'm supposed to prime the fuel pump for 10 seconds. Till 43. Let's see. Let's see if I can unstuck this train. Prime. And that's 10 seconds. No, it won't add throttle. That little red box on the gear selector, that means that you can't, that's not going to take power. That means I broke the train because I hit the emergency brake, but I don't actually know how to turn it back on. You have to wait for 5 minutes. I don't want to wait that long. Okay. I did those things now. That's something. It should turn on right now, but I'm probably haven't set something. Reverser, you should be in neutral. Selector level, let's turn you to nothing. Okay, it's still broken. Oh, isolate, start, stop, isolate. That was a thing that I need to do. So 44. Going to 54. Worst case, you can wait rolling downhill. Yeah, I can get downhill, but then I have to go back up the hill. That's not that easy. Okay, isolate start. This is 5 seconds. I at least did that for 5 seconds. I'm not doing something. Oh! Oh! You hear that? I think I unbroke it. Turn on. Oh, these are still on. Okay. So, let's see here. This red box down here means it's not going to take any power. But from what I can tell, it's still not taking any power. Did it just break the train entirely? Oh, it's not even going to let me do that because this one's not on. Yeah, like, it's not taking power. I don't understand what I did. What if I click the horn? Nope. That wasn't surprising. Comms test. Com. BTT test. Do you have applied dynamic brake? No, the brakes are not... Like, all my brakes right now are off. And it's put it in reverse so I don't shoot over something. But it's not taking any power. Like, you would see the amperage go up, and it's because this box is red. And I don't know how to reset the train to let me drive again. There has to be something I can do. I just don't know what that is. What if I change you to something different? And change you back to something different again. Is there gas in it? Jeff? Probably? What else do we have? Alerter. I'm alert. Gauge lights? Yes. Turning all this off because I can. These buttons don't work. Step lights. On. Yeah. What other buttons do I have? There's a handbrake in the back. Handbrake on. Just for fun. Just for funsies. Call AAA, yes. Electrodynamic brake must be somehow on. I think that is a good guess, but how do I turn it off? Is there a button for that? So now play with the brake. There's no other buttons out here. Sit down. Nope, still red. Not letting me run. Selector level 1, that means 1 loco, that's right. Dynamic brake. Open, close. No power. Use cabinet. What do we have here? You are main breaker. I'm too scared to turn that off or to do the thing with that isolation switch. Okay, single unit or an immediate unit. Okay, that sounds right. Dynamic brake. Cut out. Can't touch it. None of those. None of these. Where is the manual when you need one? Use cabinet. Ah, yes. Open, close. Alright, we'll turn off everything. I sit down. It's still red. And I like that there's a little exclamation point here, but okay. I would like to figure this out, but I'm not gonna go crazy either. Turn that off. Throttle to... Nope. Reverser to neutral. All of these are off. Good. The light here is still on. Turn that off. Everything is off. Brakes are applied. Okay. Close the main breaker. Done. Close the box. Done. Set to start, stop, isolate. Done. Prime the engine. That's a good sound. What's the timer? 16, so go to 23. Max, is there a tooltip when you hover over the exclamation point mark in the lower right corner? I'll try that. I will try that. I think it's been 10 seconds, but I didn't count right. Try this. So 40. Ah, good. I wasn't sure if it's going to make the sound. Okay, it is on. That's the train. Let's sit down. It's still red. I don't like that it's red. Tooltip. No, but I think that means something. Great people, Joel, you're a detective. Thank you. Set this to 1. I don't know what it wants. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. In and out. Dynamic brake, circuit brake. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. How do I reset this thing? Rolling start? It's not doing anything. Wow. Sun visor, yeah, that's gonna help. Never sun visor, yeah, we need that. I don't understand what I'm possibly still not doing. Headlight, this really shouldn't make a difference. These buttons don't work. Generator field and engine run. All of those are on. Good. Cutoff valve. Cutout. Oh, found it. Found it. See? That thing went away. And now if I hit emergency, it goes red. And I say, okay, we're good now. I go cutout and uncut out. I did the thing. I'm a pro train driver. I am proud of myself. Now we can go there. And all the gauges are actually doing something. We are going slightly forward. Just to the green spot. Why are you not applying power? It should be applying power. No! I thought I fixed it. Why is it? I don't... It's still not applying power. It's so confusing. What are you... Why are you... How... Neutral? Okay. Do I still have to reset everything now that I reset the thing? That is the thing, that is the thing. I did all the things. I feel like it should work now. Lead or dead. Go here. Then go there. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I obviously don't have something done yet. Mario, listen. I'm listening. I am listening. I am very much listening. Fuel pump. On, on. Go. Not going. Selector level. Nothing. And then this. I can't even move it. Perfect. That's fine. Selector level to 1. No power. Reverser. This way. No power. Reverser neutral. Take reverser handle. Okay. Plug reverser handle back in. Go forward. Throttle. How's there nothing happening? I do not understand that. The engine is on. Did I not turn the engine back on? Isolation mode. Run. That seems good. Headlight control. Do that one. Crossing fingers. Aww. Still not doing anything. I broke it. Okay. Now everything. Alright, listen. Throttle, idle reverser. Neutral, apply full emergency brake and independent brake. Throttle, idle reverser. Selector, I'll just put that to 1. Need to apply full emergency brake and independent brake. Are you sure? Because that will just unset it again, Mario. Push alerter afterwards. Really? Wait 2 minutes? Where's the breaker restart? Do I have to do another one? Because I did this one earlier. It would be easier if it was a helicopter. I see what you did there. To reset air brake system. Wait 2 minutes. Why do I have to wait 2 minutes? I don't... That seems harsh. I have to set the emergency brake. And full. Did I turn it off? Throttle reverser. Neutral apply full emergency brake and independent brake. Push alerter afterwards. Wait 2 minutes. To reset air brake system. That's my emergency brake. So now I have to wait 2 minutes. Lame. But okay. This shouldn't be this complicated, right? How do I make time run faster? Do I have to turn anything else off, Mario? You sound like you know what you're doing. I obviously don't know what I'm doing, but I would like to finish this task. That would be wonderful. All of these are on. Gauge lights. Sure, why not? Horn. Do I have to do something with the cutoff valve? Right now. I don't think Transcend World has virtual reality support, but Derail Valley does. Very similar, but different. Time to enjoy the scenery for 2 minutes. Wrong button. Scenery button is this one. Ta-da. Let's see how far we can go. That's the end of the rail. Here's a nice little road. How fast can I go? Now, I wouldn't mind actually getting on this track. Single track means we... Are you waiting on me? Why are you waiting? There's no signal here, buddy. Why are you waiting? It's like parking at an intersection that has 2 stop signs and 2 go-through lines, and you stop at the non-stop sign. Don't do that. Train. That's a long train. Nice. And I'm stuck. Can't get any further away from my train. Locomotive. Mario, after 2 minutes pass, release the primary brake and wait until it pressurizes again. Nice fishing creek. Well, we looked at this earlier. It's a little dirty. Oh, it's shiny over here. Interesting. So yeah, I'm trying to get to that point. Can someone tell me when 2 minutes are up? Hopefully soon. 10:39, 10:40. I think it's almost done. Why is it 2 minutes? I don't like the arbitrary minute things. They make it kind of complicated. Why am I pulling a half-loaded train? No, that's not mine, is it? No, that can't be mine. That's a different train. Where's the train I just pulled here? Oh, it's over here. Okay, good. Good, that makes more sense. Yeah, excellent. 45 more seconds from when you said that. Okay, I'll just go till 1:41:30. Because of air tank system. Yeah, but can I see what the air tanks are doing, like somewhere in here? Because this one's clearly 0 pressure per square inch. This one, pounds per square inch. Not quite sure what this is showing me, and usually I was used to having 2 red needles for that. Brake pipe airflow is nothing. Release primary brake, you say. What's the primary brake? Is it automatic or is it independent? I don't want to do the wrong one and have to do another 2 minutes because that's not what we're doing here. Automatic brake. Okay. It's released. Pressure system is loading up. This one is not red, so that makes me feel better. Wrong side of the needle. Alright. Brake pressure. Looks like it's back up to 89 here. 63 there, and all that's good. Now what? Should it work? Should it work? That's the question we have here. Can we make this thing roll? Well, I can make it roll. Can we make it go? Try to accelerate. For now, the other brake is still on. Let's turn on this. This, that's not red, makes me feel good. This, that there's no amps going through, makes me not feel good. These are all on. It didn't work. Jeff, there's another red needle. Hard to see. Well, there's a red needle here, but on the base game, the other SD40s, there's also a red needle on this one. But it may be two separate pressure systems. Maybe this one up here is the other red needle. I don't know. It's not working, Mario. What now? There may still be some alarm, but how can I... I'm pressing all the things. I turned the train off now multiple times. Do I contact signaler? I'm trying. I know the other train is blocked. Any other idea? Overhead? Sun visor? No. I mean, there's all of this. But I don't think there was anything brake related in here. Use test switch. Sure. Fuel pump is on. The exclamation point is gone. Yeah, you're right. The box above window. This? 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 Oh. I know that's not what you meant. Wiper front right. Interesting. Push the train till the checkpoint. But then I have to go backwards. I already know that I have to go back up the track. Why is nothing working? This? Put a seatbelt on. Oxygen field closed. That's probably good. I don't see anything else. What else can I push? I can turn the whole train off again all the way. But I'm not convinced that's gonna make a real difference. Can you go to the engine room behind cabin? You mean these? I don't think these are openable or accessible. There would be these little latches down here. But that's a different train. No. 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 I have a handbrake back here. Do you want me to turn that on? Can I go up? Ooh. I haven't been on top of the train. What can I do up here? Nothing. There's a little smoke chamber here. Is the handbrake in the right position? What is right? It is released, so there's nothing braking here. I mean, it's just a diesel train. I mean, they're called train engineers for a reason, right? But come on, game, let me do the thing. No, I don't want to look it up online. I'd rather just sit here with you guys trying to figure it out. Emergency brake valve closed. What's that? What's this? Heater. You don't need a heater. What is this? It's probably just when I trigger this, it will slow down the whole train. I'm assuming that's all it does. Mario, until we find out what's wrong, we run out of fuel. That's fine. It's just a little carbon dioxide, probably. I'm actual locomotive engineer, but not American locos. That makes sense. I did trigger emergency brake, but usually it's not this hard to get back up running. So what I will try for my last attempt, and then I give up. Turn everything off. Turn brake is on. That's good. I think we want this. I don't think this one matters. I just want to brake on so we are stopped when we do things. We'll go over here. I switch off the whole breaker, let it turn down. Set this one to isolate. I'm just restarting the train one more time. Number red lights. Yeah, these, I don't think these really matter. Platform lights, sure. Dynamic brake cutoff. Single or intermediate. All of that feels good. I can start this one as what it started as. What else do we have? Turn that off. Take the reverser out. Take the reverser out. Sit down. Take the reverser out. Reverser handle out. Yeah, Mario, the fuse is all it's there is the main breaker, and I'm just gonna use that to trigger the whole system back up. We are turned off. Have those running. Fuel pump. That's open and close. Open, close. Lights. Control. Local control fuse. Headlights. Sure, that all feels right. Isolation switch. Apparently there are two. There's one here and one here, but that's okay. We want to start, stop, isolate. I waited for a little bit just to make sure everything resets. Turn this back on. The lights are on. Don't you have to release some emergency fuel? Cut off. Cut off. It would be this one, but we already... I thought we already did that, but that's fine. I'll do that again. There was no safety or alerter fuse in here, unless I'm really blind. There's a fuse test, and there's a fuse, but nothing else. The generator field. I think this is what it was. Alright, let's try this again. 10 seconds. Going to 28. Whereas, yeah, but I already restarted 3 times, and it hasn't worked yet. But now we reset the rest of the train, the brake system. I think Mario helped with that, and I'm hoping this will just do its thing now. But I really don't know. I didn't see when it started, but we need 5 seconds on here, so at least 5. Wait a second for it to start. Sounds good. I like the sound of that. I don't like that it sounds like it's starting, but then it kind of goes away. That's okay. Run. Sit. Let's not sit down right away. Let's do this one first. Lead or dead. I guess we're just dead. That one is on. Dynamic. All of this is cool. Turn on, and on. Unless I'm reading these wrong, they have to be up instead of down. That is something that's totally possible. Handle in. Put this there. Brake pressure looks fine. Apply. Nothing. Click, click. Make this the other way. Apply. I had the things in the wrong thing. Good job, team. We did it. We did it! We did the thing! It's rolling! It's doing the thing! I'm so proud of us. I'm sure it was working already, but I had these turned to the wrong thing, I think. No! Yeah, no, I had these turned to the wrong thing. I thought it will tell me what happens when I click on it, not what happened, what is right now. Probably. Is the fuel pump in here? Yep, fuel pump will be in there. You were all correct and I was wrong. I am totally fine with that. But we're running now. That's what matters to me. That one goes reverse. Did I go too far? Oh, come on! I was happy that we were rolling. I didn't care that we go a little far. Alright. Let's fill up the brake. Get a little juice going. Are we gonna just stop on the track? On the road here? Probably. And a little more. A little more. A little more. I'm assuming the cab is supposed to be close to that marker there, so I'll try that. Weird how the engine purrs like a kitten even without a fuel pump on. Indeed, isn't that strange? But here we are. Ah, that works. Go to that track. Okay. That track is on. Wait, is it? Are we at the end of the thing? Go via location. Okay, that's good. Here we are reversed. Let's start this one before I release the brakes so we don't roll down. Man, hard work on a Friday morning. But I'm glad it's working now. We did it! What's the worst that could happen now? We can go 25 because it's the main line, huh? Man, I did not expect this to take that long. I don't even know. Did we just spend half an hour trying to restart that train? Sounds like something I would do. Definitely sounds like something I would do. But we're doing it. We're doing it. Thank you, Clinchfield Railroad. That was plenty of fun. I know every button. I have no idea what most of them do. I don't know if that is good enough. Couple to formation. There are more hoppers to couple to. Okay, if you say so. Speed is fine. I guess we're not done yet. I wasn't sure, but we aren't done yet. Whew. Let's look out the window. This way. Thank you. Take the mouse out of the picture. 1.5 miles. I should probably check where we're going. Otherwise, there's another frustration waiting for us at the end. That's good. That's good. This is not good. No, that's good. This is definitely not good. It's better. You are correct, I think. Looks like we're going through the end, through that service house again. This is fine. Both of these look, well, this one's not fine. Do that. That looks good. That looks good. You look fine. Oh, these are the other wagons from earlier. Oh my. It's the other half of the train that we... What is this one? Oh, this is the original location of where the wagons would have been if I didn't roll forward. Got it. Ah, so much work. Train goes only forward and backward. Needs more controls than a car. Indeed it does. Indeed it does. It appears that I'm going a little swift. So let's de-swiftify. I do like how these trains look. They're lovely. I like the double trains a little more, but single train is totally fine because that means we are shunting. It feels like... Is there a little lag when I'm outside the cabin or outside the loco for the stream? I can't tell for sure, but it looked like it was a little bit. I hope there isn't. It'll be annoying. I don't think this is the track I wanted to be on. I think we were going through there. Okay, see, that's not the right track. Can we go to where I want to go from here? Oh yeah, we're still fine. We can go here. Unless, of course, there's a red light coming up. Nope, there's no red light. So we should be okay going this way. Let's see what happens. train cabins are more like a power plant control room rather than any other form of locomotives. Yep. By the way, because of you, I bought a Derail Valley. Yes, is it fun? Have you played it yet? Do you do VR or just normal keyboards? It's totally worth it, I think. There you go, train. I think we're still fine with where we're going. And I'm actually happy that it lets me change the designated tracks a little bit. Now go left. Cool. And go right. And now if I go here, yeah, it shows me the blue line again. That's what I wanted. Cool. Lets me figure out my own path. It's like an role-playing game where you make your own path. Whatever you do. Take a left. Very good. We're going in the speed limit. Within the speed limit. Why are words so hard today? That's just silly. Keep on going. Keep on keeping on. Apparently, the slope is gone here, so the slope is just where the wagons are. Nice. Let's look on the side where we can actually see something. Much different. I'm not sure if the task here is to do something very similar to these wagons as we did for the first one. We'll see if we're gonna finish that. I kind of want to. I'm not gonna lie. I like to finish a scenario and then get at least at the end saying, hey, you did the scenario. Instead of being like, have I done this scenario before? When I've done 45% of it, or 75, or 98%, as I do sometimes. Hard telling, but we'll figure it out. Keyboard, mice, but my PC is a little too weak for it, and the Linux, so I lose some performance on compatibility layer. I got it. A few days ago, so you posted about having a voucher for a game store. Did you decide which game you buy it? So, here's the thing. I don't read instructions very well, and I actually have the Ubisoft game store flyer right here. Probably hard to read. But I read the fine print, and the fine print says it's a $50 voucher if you spend 60 or more. Which means I don't have any real reason to spend $60. Oh, interesting. So luckily the only games that were suggested was oh, there's the train I was waiting earlier. That's too loud. Nobody can hear anything I say anymore. Close the window. Close the door. Oh, that's better. The only games I had available were, or the only games that were suggested, I already have one in store. And the Anno 1404 is only $7 or $8. So I may just buy that on the side at some point. Nope, stop. That's not where I want you to go. Stop it, train. I swear I checked all the signals. This is not where I want you to go. How did this one change? Gosh, this game is complicated. Go that way. Hey, at least I didn't trigger the emergency brake this time, so that's something. Done by 2 games. Yeah, but they don't have that many on there that I actually want. Martin is AFK. Alright. Mario, do the doors and windows and engines insulate noise that much? Good question. Reverse it, go that way. Go to here. I don't know how this switch changed. That's just ridiculous. Could never have changed. And that's what I mean. Like, sometimes they expect you to do something, but most of the time you don't have to do anything. Stop! Train. I mean, come on. How much brake do you need? I feel like it does brake faster if I have the actual wagons on the back. Okay. Build up some power. Release that. And go that way. The other train just messed with me, but how? It was on the main line side. Like, this is all the switch yard. It was on the outside track. That's the main line. It shouldn't have been in my vicinity at all. I think I know that answer, Jeff. But I'll let Mario answer. Because I'm pretty sure Train Sim World tries to simulate it pretty real, and there's just a switch off. Sometimes the engineers have to get out and switch them by hand, and sometimes there is a central control unit that switches them. But tracks are all... There's switchyard track, and there is mainline track. And the mainline track is controlled by a bigger unit, like a more national unit, to tell you if you can go or not. And the tracks on the switchyard are controlled more by, like, local units. Or local dispatchers. Right, Mario? Am I wrong? I think I like the speed that we're going here. 9 point something, that is good. Oh, it's not hard. Where I grew up, we had train switches, and it's just like it's a weighted switch, but the switch itself does all the work, so you just flip the weight, and I don't know, that's a few dozen pounds. I don't know how much it exactly is, but it's not hard. You gotta work. A child can't do it, but a person, a normal grown-up can do it just fine. I have to a couple more? How long is this scenario? Man! Get out of here. Mario. You have 4 types of switches. 1 switch per person. Needed 2 switches of springs. Those return the basic position after the train. Nice. A monkey can do it. Mario, what continent are you driving on? You said you weren't driving American trains, right? So do I assume Europe? Here we go. There it is. Thought I lost it. Okay. Wait for a moment. It's not like I want to wait. Now I want to see where we're actually going here. Europe, yep. That's where I'm from, and that's where I grew up. Love the German trains. Also German diesels. The electric ones are cool to ride in, but they're not as interesting to look at for me. And especially in this game, they're too easy to drive. I like to avoid them. Let's see, where am I going? I can probably release the brake, but I don't want to yet. Where? Zoom out. So, we are turning there. We are, and then this one's still set because that's where I came from. Aw, it's like we're doing the same thing again. Okay, I'm gonna play along for a little while and see how this is gonna go. Go train, go. Go train, go. Regulation book for... Yes. Why are we... Train, do you need more juice? I can see you move a little bit. The brake pressure is up. I am... What now? Brake pressure released. Uh-oh. Wrong way. Maybe if I tell this one to be freight, then it will fill the brake pressure pipes of all the wagons, which means the brakes can release. Because if I understand it right, if there's pressure, it like lifts up the brake pads, so there is no braking, and once you release or remove the brake pressure, they automatically push down or squish down, which means if the train is loose and disconnects somewhere, the brakes apply automatically so the train doesn't run away. But if you have a locomotive connected to it, that brake pressure is open because you are supplying brake pressure to hold the brakes open. Mario, am I right or wrong? I think that system is a little easier to understand in Derail Valley because you don't have so many switches. You essentially just have these two brakes, and then you have a reverser and a throttle. in the small train. There are bigger trains, and there's a steam locomotive too, and it's a little different. But this is Trains in World 2 Clinchfield Railroad, which still thanks to Dovetail Games for providing me a key, because this is fun! I know, right? Just driving a train is fun. Yes, it is. It absolutely is. That's what I said. I'm sticking to it. We are getting close to our speed limit. Let's go there. Derail Valley is easier. Yes, I always like to say Derail Valley is less controls, but more control. Because they actually control all the switches in the whole yard, or the whole network. Here, you only are allowed to control the track that you have. It's not as realistic, but it's different. It's not trying to be realistic, it's trying to be a nice sandbox of just shunting a train. I think for what they are trying to do, they're pretty cool. On every shift, there's some malfunction, there's needing of fixing it. Trains are always broken in real life, is that what you're saying? And Derail Valley just works? Is that what you mean? I don't want to go too fast over the switches. Okay, we're good. I see. I see how it is. Like everything, right? Cars, locomotives, planes. Duct tape fixes everything. I like the speed that we're going. There's no train outside, so we can look outside again. Not too loud. Have a sip of water. And here we go. Apply more. Initial reduction is probably fine for this. Not emergency brake, just regular brake. Now that looked like I know what it's doing again. Okay, let's go back. Where are we? We're still following this one. That's where we came from. And yeah, look at this. It switched these for me, and I didn't. It feels weird. Sometimes these switches are switched, and sometimes there aren't, and it's wrong. You're good. You're good. There's a train. Okay. I wonder if I have to contact, because there was a red signal in the middle there. That's good. Go to 1. Throttle other way. Oh, still have that guy in there. This way. Build up a little bit of power. And go. You can do it, little train. And push. There he goes. We're moving. Mario, depends where in my country. It's 8 years of theoretical training, 9 months of practical driving with another train engineer, and then starting on shunting yards, then some small local routes and so on. So 2 years. 8 months, yeah. Imagine needing to haul power plant with you. This post was made by Electric Gang. I think I know what you're saying. Yeah. Here we go. Hopefully we're correct. No, let's look at the train more. Don't have to look just at the track. That's not that exciting. Pretty sure about that. Yay, trains! Where we at? Wow, we almost spent 2 hours on this scenario. That's impressive. Just a little more. Push, push. I can probably start braking pretty soon. We're still on a flat track, but I think that's gonna change very soon. So let's take out this. 300 yards. Initial reduction. That's how you're supposed to train, right? Don't hit on, or don't put on the hard brakes right away. Just use the initial reduction a little bit. And now we're slowing down. That's too soon. Way too soon. Yes, way too soon. We are getting to where I want to go, though. I think in this case the train just has to touch that signal, or that marker, and we should be good. Let's see if it lets me, otherwise I just have to go more. John, imagine relying on a nuclear power plant 3 countries away on a trillion gallons of diesel instead of just chopping your fuel next to the track where needed. Oh, uncouple, sweet. We don't have to do the exact same thing again. Let's use this one. Get out of the seat. Let me go, let me go, let me go. And down. Yes. Wait for a moment. I am waiting. Stop at location. Again. I hope this one is stop at location. Oh, no, it's not stop at location and be done. Forwards. Throttle 2. No brake and no brake. Wow. There's still part of the train out there, so I'm assuming we're gonna take this track up to the switches over here and then pick up the last piece of the train. No idea where we're gonna put it, but that's my guess. Yes. A little more. Needing something more than food. Maybe by hand car gang. Why is everything a gang? Oh, I'm okay with that stop. That looks good. Wrong button. 8. That's what I wanted. Because I trained. Because you can also switch. Oh, it says go via location. I'm just wrong. Where am I going? Where am I going? I want to go here. That's already set. This is not really set, but it should switch automatically if I wanted to, and there you go. Reverser into quick vets, then throttle to something reasonable, and brake to something not. Cool. Go. Meme template. Alright. Or do you say meme? Or mimi? It's a meme. You take the opposite of the thing, add absurdity, and clarify by being specific thing. Gang. Alright, got it. I guess I'm too old for that. Maybe. Choo-choo! Oh, I don't have to choo-choo. I can just go. Oh yeah. Here we go. I'm probably supposed to have the bell on throughout the whole time when I drive in the yard. Is that right? Or is it just for rail crossings? Have you heard of Hard Space Shipbreaker? I have not. Okay, enough. 60 yards. Give me some more brake. This is going to be a little short. I'm hoping... Honestly, I hope it will tell me we're done after this. Because it's been a pretty long scenario. I'm touching that thing. You should count this. Not impressed. Nope, you're going the wrong way. Go the other way. Other way. Other way. Other way. There you go. Proud of you. Tomek! Bell might be for slow speed driving. Yeah, I'm... Oh, go via location. I need to read those things. Darn it. I think you're right. But in a shunting yard, you're supposed to go slow, right? John, it's a game set in the near future where Earth colony colonizes the solar system, but you just play as a shipbreaker trying to pay off your loan by scrapping rust buckets. In 0G. I see. I may have seen it? No, I don't think I've seen it. There's another game that sounds similar to that. Mario! I mean, it's a nice game, but it's cheaper to become a real-life engineer than getting all the Railworks DLCs. By Railworks, you mean the Dovetail DLCs? And there's a good trick for that. Just become a YouTube creator, make a couple videos, and then eventually you can ask them to give you the keys, like Dovetail has been doing here, because I like to play it, and I don't mind showing it off at all. Oh my, I think I know what it's gonna make me do. It's gonna make me push the wagons that I just put there the other way to connect to the first train. Oh, come on! I cleared the switch. Just... Let me go. They are worth about $15,000. Yeah, that sounds about right. But they go on sale too, often enough. That's when I bought the original game I bought with the first 3 expansions just last time when they were on sale. And I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. I like playing this every once in a while. It's not a long connected thing, it's just a game that you can play, pick up every once in a while, and that's nice. It's nice to have. And it just looks pretty. I mean, look at it. It looks pretty. Yeah, that's Train Simulator World. Most expensive game on Steam. That's what they say. When I tried to put it in, like, the info earlier for the stream, I couldn't find Train Sim World 2 anymore as a game. It's now by Maximum Game. Or Maximum Games, which I wasn't aware of, so that's news. Unless there's just something funky going on with the YouTube data. Totally possible. They don't have to be related. Alright, so I think we're just gonna have to push this set of wagons into the other set of wagons from earlier, which at some point just means, are we really just taking a train that was perfectly fine from one track to a different track and not doing anything with them? That feels very much like busy work. Let's not use that one, use this one. Better. But we are going downhill at 1%, so I still need more. A little fast. That's better. There we go. That's a speed that I like. And push. But shunting work is not just supposed to move a train, take it apart, and put it into a different track exactly the same way it was. Like, shunting work to me is when you build different trains out of a train that already existed. So let's see where it wants me to go. Let's see what it wants me to do. That's good. This is good. This is tricky. Go through location. And then something here. Alright. Apparently we're already rolling because the train brake cannot hold this thing. Dude. Can't see anything. Excellent. You don't like shunting in real life? Is it because, like I said earlier, it's something you have to do like in the end of your practical training, or is it just in general you just don't like it? Mario? Go train. Go train. Faster. Move it. No, I want to go to the end of the train. Apparently the train is not long enough to give me the other end of the train. Dude. Alright. You'll go there, and I'll go here. That looks good. This looks fine. And this looks fine. I'm pretty sure you can change these from this view. Yeah, you can. So let's try to not mess it up this time. So you go through here. Very good. A little more. A little further. And now, couple to formation. Let's see where we have to go. It's going to take too long if I go fly like that. You want there. And then, this one is good. This one is good. This one is good. This one is good. And I hope you all agree with everything is good, because once you disagree, it's probably too late. And then... It is the exact same train that we put here earlier. Lame. Yeah, that's... I don't like that part. It seems... That feels like we're not doing anything worthwhile. 20. Yeah, we're fast enough. We're good. Mario, shunting is boring. I rather took vacation than doing shunting shifts. It's like 6 hours of slow driving, 6 hours of sleeping. Alright, I can see that. I like it in video games more because it's not just driving straight, but... or driving a straight line the whole time and not having to do anything. But I can see that. I feel like shunting for more than an hour at a time is probably not my favorite. And we are at almost 2 hours now doing this. And we're still not done. And there's still another part of the train from earlier that we have to do something with. I really hope I'm on the right track. Yep, there's blue ahead of me. That means we're on the right track. Perfect. There's not much else to do. I don't think I'm gonna do the other piece of the train if there's another train still to do right after this. I think we've seen everything there is to see. We are going a little fast. Slow down. No, just initial. There you go. 500 yards. We are slowing down. But it's 500 yards from my cabin, not from the end of the train. We'll slow down more. On your last shift, you tried to be fast during shunting, but my wheel slipped and the engine cut off itself. I had to take wrench and release the turbochargers. Now that sounds like a problem. I mean, it really feels like we just took the train that existed earlier, cut them in thirds, and now we're reassembling the exact same train over here. So, we're gonna touch. We touched. Wait a moment, uncouple the hoppers. Of course uncouple the hoppers. Can I do it from up here? Can I be lazy? I feel like there was a thing here, but I don't see it. Do this one. Climb up. Go via location. It's so tempting to still finish it. We've been doing this for a long time, but it also feels like I kind of want to make sure that I get this done because we've come so far now. Why are you... See this? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. What is your problem? Okay. Can we please go now? Weird. Not sure what that was about, but here we are now. Glad that didn't take an hour to figure out this time. Brake valve, but why? Why? Do I have... Like, I can obviously drive it with the brake valve set to freight, but... I don't know. I need this. Where am I going? Follow this one, follow this one. This one is wrong. So wrong. 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 Right. And then this one, you are set correct. Oh, it says go via location though, which means I still have to go somewhere else after this. I don't think I'm stopping there. Just not quite what I wanted. Stop that. Yeah, go out here. Oh, it's slowing down. Put a 1. What we got going on here? Might need to be turned around just because it was decoupled from the hoppers. But we did that earlier and I didn't have to do that. I don't think I had to do that. Maybe that was the problem initially altogether when we uncoupled from the first hoppers and it wasn't my emergency brake at all. Learned something maybe, potentially. It's possible. Too slow. More juice. You didn't have to do it, but also had the fuel pump off. I did at some point, but didn't... Well, no, I didn't reset the valve for a very long time, so I don't know what the actual current setting at that point was. Very possible. You turn the valve to remove the red square, as far as I know. Yep, that definitely helps. That definitely does exactly that. But I thought it was related to the emergency brake and not to the uncoupling from the hoppers. But what do I know? Nothing, obviously. I'm just driving a train as an amateur, hoping that I'm not making too many mistakes, which we are doing something, and it feels like we're doing an actual shunting job because, as Mario said, it's been taking a couple hours. 2 hours now. 2 hours, 6 seconds at this point. Go via location. This better be the last set of wagons, because then I'm okay with it. Which means if I don't have to decouple anything after this, I think we can finish this task. Run through this. It is funny to me how the trains are looking awesome in Train Sim World, always. Like, there's just nothing to complain about. I'm sure if you're really detail-oriented, there's something that's not perfectly right. But then look at everything else around the scenario, which is just static assets. The cars just look like little blocks. I think that's silly. I think they could make the cars look a little better because it's just one asset and there's not that many cars sitting on the side. You can make it a little pretty, is what I'm saying. But I get the main thing about the game is the trains. Trains are cool. Where am I going? Where am I going? Am I... Okay, that's good. That's good. Got lucky. What do we have here? Okay, you are doing the correct thing. And how much train is there left? Oh, please don't make me separate that one. If we have to separate it, this is it. If we don't have to separate it, we are good. If you know what I mean. Mario, fun fact, this Loco SD40 have obvious front and rear side, but we have locomotive which looks like this, but the front and rear are switched. Then I know where you're from, because that Loco is in a lot of games that I play too. I don't remember the name of it, but it's usually blue, the one that I see. When we asked why it's designed that way, they said, because steam locomotives are designed that way. Alright. Let's go here. Get rid of this. There's a little bit of an incline, so we should slow down automatically, I hope. That's not a train song. We can do this. Come on, train. I have, I think, 4 or 5 more add-ons that I need to show off. Not sure if we're gonna do that today, or if that's something for a different thing. But I'm also not sure what other games I should play after this. You remember earlier at some point I asked, what do you want the next Train Sim World game to be that I try today? Yeah, that was before the train stalled, because I thought we were done at that point, but we obviously weren't. So here we are doing the trying to finish this up. Please don't make me split up this hopper scenario setup. That would not be right. But really, it feels like we're just moving this train from this track to the next track with a single loco instead of using 2 or 3 locos like it seems like needs to be necessary here. But why didn't the loco that brought the train in the first place just park it in the other spot? It's just busy work. That's all I'm saying. Everything just feels like busy work. Alright, couple. Perfect. Wait a moment. There are empty hoppers at the end. They're different. I'm stopping because I'm contemplating if I should continue. But I spent so much time on this. It's like we're all the way here now. I don't want to stop. I just want to finish it. There has to be the end of the tunnel somewhere. Is there a regional passenger line? Just a little cruising in the landscape. Oh, there are many. I don't know. This one has one. Oh, we're moving. We're moving. I didn't put enough brake on. Let me. Okay, good. So that one breaks, and now don't let the train get away. So far I'm still running faster than the train, so that's good. And the slope will stop at some point, so the train should stop accelerating. I hope I can catch it. In Derail Valley, you have a little, like, skip ahead button that lets you jump back on things. Train Sim World does not do that. Alright, and Ali. Oop, nope. Ali, oop, nope. Ali, oop, nope. There's no jumping in this game. Let's try it at the front. I don't like this. I don't think I can make it. Still speeding up. I hope you're taking the right track, because I don't know how to... you should be taking... Uh-oh. It's faster than I can run now. I can't jump. And you can't get on board. Okay. No, it's not letting me. Climb up. I can't do anything. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Let's see. I hope we slow down at some point, otherwise we're just gonna derail. Ow. Look this way. Going pretty fast. Oh, to resolve the question if you're done. Yes, indeed. I think the result of whatever this ride is going to be is also going to resolve what's happening. But why Steam Logos had cabin behind boiler? Disconnect all hoses. Yeah, I think it's too late for that. Unless I can reach this one. Actually, I can't even move. I can't move. I got sucked into the cart. It is right here. That won't let me do anything. The funny thing is, I think we're still pretty close to where I need to be. Yeah, I'm stuck in the wagon. There's nothing happening. I think this is it. I think when you connect the hoppers, they release the air and rely on the train alone to stop. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like we talked about earlier, it's just the way the air pressure brakes work on trains, and I did not apply the right brake. Only apply. I may have not even applied any brake, and that's the problem here. So we're just gonna roll this out. I think we missed a spot where we're supposed to get off. Ah, there we go. I think that's a great stopping point. I would assume there's another 45 minutes of shunting going on here, but not today. So thank you guys for watching. I will be back at some point later today, maybe even sooner than that, sooner than later. And I'm not sure what we're gonna play. So thank you guys for hanging out. It was fun, and we'll do more later. Bye.